There are many ways to convert VHS tapes to digital. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you two ways that you can do that without a PC using these two devices here, the Diamond VC500ST and the Unishing UR500. Sometimes you don't want to tie up your computer or you just need to record something that's not next to your PC. These devices here are an excellent way to get that done without being tied to a single location. So let's get into this demonstration and see how these two devices work. But first, if you enjoy these sorts of videos and you find this helpful, please convert that subscribe button for me and press the like button so that the YouTube algorithm can let other people know I'm here to help you. So the first device I want to share with you is this Diamond VC500ST. Now this device is made by many different vendors and I'll put the links to them in the description below if you're interested. This device runs for about $150 to $200 depending upon the seller and the generation of the recorder that you get. This is a second generation or the $150 version. The device supports recording an analog signal either through the audio video jacks on the top or the super video port on the side. But unfortunately it does not do high resolution. You'll have to wait for the second option for that one. This does support two formats, a 640 by 480 image and a 4:3 aspect ratio, and a 720 by 480 and a 3:2 aspect ratio. When it saves files, it does so in an MP4 format, so you can expect that the video is to be playable on all modern devices. All the videos are recorded at 60 frames a second, which gives them a nice smooth playback, and my deep analysis of the video looks like it does a great job handling the interlace problem of the NTSC video, or what your VHS tapes are recorded as. To record on this device, you only need to plug the audio and video jacks in the back of your VCR, yellow for video, white and red for the left and right audio. If your VCR only has one audio jack, it only supports mono sound, so just use the white jack as that was the standard. Then plug the power into the VC500 device, plug the audio video jacks into the input side, put an SD card or USB stick in the appropriate slot on the VC500 and press play on your VCR. Then record on the device. At this point, you're recording. Now, just watch your memory and wait for the tape to be done. When your home movie is over, press the red start-stop button again and stop the recording. You'll now have a digital version of your tape. In reviewing the video quality, here you can see both the 640 by 480 and the 720 by 480 videos. Both videos look great, and in comparison to the other products I reviewed, I would rank this video quality about as high as the Elgato USB video capture device I reviewed in my other video, which I'll put a link to that down below in the description if you missed it. But if you want to have the best video quality possible, I would suggest you take a look at the next device. My second configuration utilizes an analog to digital upscaler to convert the 320 by 240 analog video signal into a 1920 by 1080 high definition video or 1080p. The upscaler then outputs the high definition quality signal over an HDMI cable that is then picked up by the UR500 Type A device. Now the UR500 Type A is a standalone digital recorder with a 7-inch screen, supports two HDMI video input ports, and will capture video at 4K at 60 frames per second. Now, be aware there is a Type B of the Unishing device, and other manufacturers make similar devices which only support up to 4K at 30 frames per second. So read the descriptions carefully when you shop around. I'll put the links in the product that I use down below. The UR500 can record to an SD card, a USB stick, and even an external hard drive if you have a bunch of videos you need to convert and you need a lot of space. It even supports battery backup if you're not next to an outlet, but it does not come with any batteries when you purchase it, so you'll have to use the external power supply like I did. It can record in many different formats and saves the files as an MP4 just like the first option. Again, you should have no problem viewing these files just about anywhere. To set up this process, plug the audio video jacks into the back of your VCR and then plug those into the upscaler. Give the upscaler power and then plug the HDMI port from the upscaler to the UR500 into the HDMI 1 port. Now, power up the UR500 and put a USB stick or external hard drive or memory card into the UR500. Select the HD1 button from the HD1 port, press play on your VCR, and then record stop button on the device. Again, wait for your video to play, and when finished, just press the record stop button again, and it'll stop recording. You should now have a high definition 1920 by 1080 digital home movie. In reviewing the video quality, it looks great, but it does come at a small price. You can see it handles the interlacing quite well, and it records at 1920 by 1080p at 60 frames per second, which does give it also a nice smooth play, just like the first videos. Comparing this to the other products I reviewed, this would be in alignment with the Elgato HD60 Pro or the Elgato 4K capture cards I reviewed in my VHS to digital for a PC video. If you'd like to see that video, I put a link for it here and down in the description below. If you want the best digital conversion without the hassle of a PC or software, the last option here is the right choice. So I hope you enjoy seeing the differences between the VC500 ST and the high definition Uniscene UR500. I personally think they are both great options. It just depends upon your budget and what your goal is. If you want to know what I did, I personally went with the high-end side of things, but I used the Elgato HD60 Pro card as I shared in the other video. If you want to see a deeper dive into any of these products I used here, I will put links to those videos in the description below once I've published them. And if you have any 8mm film or Super 8 film that you need to convert, you might want to check out my next video on the topic here, as I've saved thousands of dollars doing the conversion of those films to digital format in my own home. As always, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch my channel. Please leave any comments below and I will respond to them when I get a chance. And as always, have fun, have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you next time in TV Land. Catch you next time.